Alright, y'all. Just got finished watching the Phillies Nats game. And I'm trying not to be angry for what I just saw in the end, but that was just almost disappointing. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. So, the Nats go on to win in a somewhat of a gritty game against the Phillies. 4-3 final. And the game got even more interesting all in the ninth inning when the Phillies scored the 3 runs that they put up against this bullpen. And I've seen bad days when the bullpen goes out there and gives up a lot of runs where I'm thinking, okay, they'll be so bad. But the ninth inning almost ticked me off. From what I've seen out of that pitching staff the entire year was just awful. When the trade deadline hit in late July, I didn't see any moves made at all that were impressive. And it just comes to show that this is one of the worst pitching staffs that I ever seen this season. They give up runs constantly, especially when they play their divisional rivals. I mean, the offense today played extremely well, but only in the first inning, because that's all the runs they scored today. The rest of the game, they did not score it because they had so many chances to extend the lead, but they just couldn't do it. And as a result, this pitching staff, I mean, they were solid through 8 innings, holding down the Phillies to at least 1 or 2 hits. But then the ninth inning comes, and already things were about to go from bad to worse. He had this wholly a 4-0 lead. And just like when you played against the Boston Red Sox, you almost blew it at the end. I'm kind of sick of it, y'all. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick of it. This pitching staff has been nothing short of imperfection the entire season. And their ERA just shows that it's just awful. This pitching staff has been super inconsistent. It's getting to the point where I can't take it anymore. The Nationals have just got to do better. They got to make improvements. The offense has been exceptional throughout the last 3 games or so. It's just that their defense is a hole. The pitching staff has seriously got to make some changes. The boys played really good today offensively. It's just that the pitching staff, I can't. I just can't. I can't. And there's only one person that I almost blame right here. And this is the pitcher that I wanted gone in the trade deadline, but he's still with us. Hunter Harvey, you went out there. I mean, you at least gave up nothing there, but my biggest concern is, are you going to really play like what you did in Baltimore? And then proceed to go on and increase your ERA? Because this is how the Orioles got rid of him. He's just not a consistent pitcher. And moving forward, I just don't know what's going to happen with this pitching staff. And they almost blew it at the end. But at the end of the day, Kyle Finnegan was able to close it out and win the game for us 4-3. I thought it was going to be a shutout and that I could finally just relax and rest. But it appears as if they just like playing these close games right here, man. Kinda sick of it. I'm kinda sick of it, y'all. But let me make this clear right here. As long as the offense competes throughout the rest of the season, and this pitching staff just does enough to hold down opponents to less than 4 hits a game, I can live with it. But if this pitching staff continues to overwhelm the Nats faithful and blow leads constantly, it's getting to the point where we can't take it anymore. And this pitching staff has got to make changes for next year. Because we are not rolling with this same group of pitchers for next year. And it's just such a shame that I get to see it over and over and over and over and over again. Next series moving forward, I mean, you're coming off a 2-1 series win over the Phillies, but then next series in the Bronx against the Yankees. That series can go hand in hand. If anybody's watching the Yankees right now go on a slump on an 8-game losing streak, which is one of the worst losing streaks of all time this year, and then you got this national squad that's honestly nowhere near making a postseason berth. You got two lowly teams right here going up against each other in the Bronx. And honestly, this match can go hand in hand. I mean, maybe a sweep, but who knows? We may do something special in Yankee Stadium. And the Yankees just continue to do what they're doing over the last 8 games, playing terrible baseball, or if the Nats just continue to blow leads constantly and let the Yankees offense overwhelm them, that series could be a dirty series, but you don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know what's going to happen. And I don't even know what's going to happen the rest of the season because the other New York team, the New York Mets, could finish in last place in the division, but they got other things to take care of too. I mean, they're playing the Braves up next, so I don't know who's going to finish last in the NL East. But what I've seen today, the Nats pitching staff is super inconsistent. I don't care what anybody else says. This pitching staff has got to make the changes that they really need to make for next season. I don't care if they like it or not, they have got to make the changes. But it's all up to Mike Rizzo's mind of what he's going to do. To me, I don't think anything at all is going to change. But this pitching staff, and I just can't get over it. I can't. But hey, it is what it is. We get the win today because of the offense that put up the 4 runs that we needed in the first inning. That's all I can give you guys. But moving forward against the Yankees, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, this is going to be not a clean series. This is not going to be a good series right here. But who knows? Maybe we'll do something special against a Yankees team that's super disappointing moving forward. And we'll see who gets to finish last in the NL East. If it's the Mets, that'll be super hilarious. If not, if it's the Nationals once again, so be it. But we'll see what happens moving forward. The Nats, I mean, they're going to continue what they're going to do offensively in competing in ball games. As for the Yankees, they're just going to continue what they're going to do in disappointing their fan base moving forward towards the end of the season. But yeah, going to the Bronx, just go out there and compete. Pitchers, get your act together. Moving forward, I do not want to see a league going down again, ever. That's all I got to say. That being said, that's all I got. I'll see you guys on Friday when I return from vacation when the Orioles take on the Rockies. With that being said, that's all I got to say. Let's get it.